Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. This is Brutal Messiah, and today we're going to start a new series, Overwatch for Noobs. Today's focal point is Reinhardt. So Reinhardt's a tank. He carries a rocket hammer as his melee weapon. He's got his ultimate as his earth shatter, a charge, a fire strike, which is like a ball of energy that he throws from his hammer towards the enemy, and he's also got a barrier field which protects teammates, allowing them to deal damage to the enemy without taking any harm. So in most cases that is. Right, so Reinhardt's a tank. He starts off with 500 health, and he's also got a barrier shield which he's got 2000 health, or 2000 points or whatever you want to call it. So this is really going to be a general kind of evaluation of Reinhardt, really, just to get you on your way to using him. So Reinhardt's friends, anyone that is a healer is a friend to Reinhardt. He's the focus of any damage really in the game, and you've also got anyone can shield Reinhardt as well, because as you can see there, his shield didn't last forever. It gets little cracks in it, and anyone can help take the brunt, or give Reinhardt a little bit of a rest, is a friend to Reinhardt. So Reinhardt's enemies. Playing Reinhardt is not always easy. You've got Junkrat bombarding you with high damage bombs. They'll be sure to take your shield down really quickly. Reaper's another tank killer. He deals some, if he gets up close to you or gets in behind you, he can smack you, so make sure you look out for him. Pharah is another one as well. Pharah can fly above you and just particularly annoy you really with her rockets. And you've also got Sombra as well. Sombra can actually hack your shield, take down your shield, and make you very vulnerable. So yeah, so that's that one done. If you want to get the challenge or the trophies on the PS4, you've got the Storm, Earth and Fire trophy, and that means if you hit your Earth Shatter and you also hit your charge and your ball of energy, then you get that trophy on the PS4 as well. I'm assuming it's the same on the Xbox and PC. So 1 versus 1s with Reinhardt as well. Reinhardt's normally at the front of all the action, and you generally often come up against your counterpart Reinhardt. And what you'll need to do, you'll need to measure him up as well, because he'll be measuring you up. And what you need to do is to counter whatever move he does. So generally, if he charges at you, you charge at him. That's the first tip I'm going to give you. And the second tip I'm going to share with you guys, sometimes it's necessary for you to charge your counterpart Reinhardt. This is what you call a push. It allows your teammates to come in behind you and deal some damage to the enemy. All little squishes that are maybe not quite expecting it, cause some havoc, and away you go. Right, so the next thing I want to talk about with Reinhardt, make sure you're listening for the ultimates, or enemies' ultimates, and protect your teammates. As you can see, the D.Va sent her ultimate in, the barrier came up, and we probably saved a few lives. Sometimes if your teammates aren't sticking around you, they're going to fall. There's nothing you can do about it. But as you can see here, the ultimates are piling in. Another thing, you don't have to be out in the open. Just because you're a big and strong tank doesn't necessarily mean you have to charge in. You're going to be taking damage. 500 health. It's surprising how quickly it will go down. So here we go. Here's McCree's ultimate. The shield's up, and that helps the team that gets taken out. So as you can see on screen here, we're taking lots of damage. Right. So when do you not need to use Reinhardt? When is it good to change? When is it all going wrong and failing? Generally, if you've got a team full of snipers, sometimes in quick play there are players out there that just do like to practice a character, which is fair enough, but it doesn't sometimes help you win the game. And you know, we don't have to be toxic about it. It's just the way things are. And sometimes if you've got people that aren't in and around you, they're not grouping up with you, and the game's not going your way, sometimes it can be a lonely place for Reinhardt, and sometimes you can get his arse smacked good and proper. Sometimes then maybe it's best to change up your character. Sometimes the enemy team will focus on you and only you as the tank. You're a big target as Reinhardt as well. So okay, the next thing we want to talk about is choke points. Usually at the beginning of the game, all the action will be funneled into one place. It's usually under a big archway or something like that. Watch your teammates, they'll know where to go. If you want to play Reinhardt, make sure you're right at the front of them. Don't be afraid of hitting your group up with me option using the down arrow on the controller. Don't be afraid of that at all. And also, if you can, I mean, as a lead character generally, as a guy at the front of the action, don't be afraid to get on the voice chat as well. If things are going wrong, you're seeing all the action, you can point out to your teammates where they need to be, and that also helps as well for you to be a successful Reinhardt as well. So finally guys, the last thing I want to talk about, if you're a teammate of Reinhardt, what should you do? If you're playing support, maybe you're a healer, Mercy, or you're a DV, you've got that shield, or a Zarya, keep him well protected, keep him well healed, he'll return the favour. He's trying his best out there at front, and he's going to be trying to create that space. Maybe you need that final push on the point, or delivering that payload, and hopefully he'll help you win the game. So, this is Brutal Messiah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed making it, and on behalf of Reinhardt, I'll catch you later for another video. I slay!